Exact keyword recommendations are system-generated recommendations based on the target ACOS we've set and the keyword's performance history. The system distinguishes between three different scenarios. Keywords without sales, which are keywords that we've spent a budget on and haven't generated any sales. Keywords performing above our target ACOS, which means we've spent more than we planned to spend. And keywords performing below our target ACOS. In addition to the default scenarios, we have an option to create custom scenarios using the Custom option, which we can learn about in the dedicated tutorial we created. The recommendations can be viewed based on their performance during the last 7, 14, or 30 days. What this means is that the 7 days period will display recommendations based on the performance of the last 7 days disregarding the previous period. The date range we select should be based on the periods we optimize our keywords. If we optimize them once a week or more, we should use the 7 days view, while if we optimize them in longer intervals, we should select the relevant period. The recommendations can be filtered by one or more campaigns, by ASIN, and in addition, we have the option to search for a keyword using the search box. The recommendations are sorted by their losses. Clicking on each of the column names will sort the results according to that column. Only those displayed on the page will be sorted, so if we selected 10 recommendations per page, only these will be sorted. Clicking on the keyword text will trigger a search for it in Amazon. Clicking on a row will display additional information related to the keyword, helping us make an informed decision. This includes the keyword's full path, the ASINs included in its ad group, bid information, and more. The NP ACOS represents the expected ACOS should the next click lead to a purchase. Keywords without sales don't have an ACOS, and the NP ACOS gives us an estimate on where we currently stand. The graph displays key parameters' performance over the last 30 days. We can select up to 2 parameters at a time from the list above the graph and correlate between their behavior. Selecting the date range selector will allow us to increase the historical view to 60 or 90 days. The system provides an explanation, possible cause, and recommendation for the keyword's current performance. These help us understand the situation and what we can do to address it. Exact keyword recommendations include bid adjustment recommendations. The recommendations are based on the target ACOS we've set and the keyword's performance history. There are 2 recommendations to choose from. The first option is the optimal bid recommendation, and the second option is half of the optimal recommendation in case we want to perform a more moderate adjustment. We don't need to accept the recommendations. We can select to change the bid to a different value, or snooze, or pause the keyword according to our understanding. Any action we take through the system will be executed immediately in Amazon, and there's no need to go to Seller Central or Vendor Central to execute them. All bid adjustments performed through the system are logged and can be reviewed at any later stage in the Change Tracker menu.